enable system information on the clock and tell it that you want your battery temperature in Fahrenheit rather than in Celsius. I don't use this anymore. I used to, and I really liked it. I don't really need it on my clock at this point. You can also have it show when your next alarm is going to be, and also the moon phase that's currently in effect. This is where you enable your weather and you tell it whether you want it in Fahrenheit or Celsius. You can also have the weather icon and details displayed at the bottom. If you do this, though, the system information won't be displayed. And then it's fairly self-explanatory from there. You set your weather location by punching in your zip code, and then you tell it how often you want it to update. This is my volume widget. I want to show you guys. It's actually really awesome. It's really simple. It's one of the best widgets that I've found as far as volume goes at this point, mainly because I don't think the demand is really there for that type of widget at this point. It's called Volume Control Plus Pro, and they've got 3 different widgets. They've got this big one, and then they've got a smaller one, and then they've got another small one as well. I'm not going to go through showing them all to you. If you want to know that bad, honestly, you can download it. It's not that hard. But as far as the actual widget goes, the settings are fairly nice. It gives you a quick link on here on your widget for you to go ahead and change into whichever setting you want to change into. And then you can also adjust all your volumes individually and assign those. Each preset, you can create presets for your widget. So that's also fairly easy to use. The one here at the bottom that you see is my phone usage widget. It just kind of shows me how many minutes I've used, texts I've received, and data that I've transmitted as far as a month-to-month period. You can set it up on a weekly or daily basis, and you can also have a smaller version of it over wherever that'll just display either minutes, texting, or data. Next, I want to tell you guys about Engadget. Engadget's one of my favorites because they really take technology media, I think, to the next level. They've got everything from screenshots to videos to actual commentary. It's very up to date. They post at least a page of articles every day, if not 2 or 3 pages. It's a news app. I guess what more do you guys want to know? If you want technical news, check out this app. You guys will like it. This is my Twitter app. As you can see, I really don't use Twitter. The only thing I have on it actually is AppPlanet, because I like to keep updated on what they're doing with their software. So if you guys want to check that out, I don't like TweeDroid. If TweeDroid came on your phone, it sucks. Get rid of it. Seriously, just download Twitter. It's a lot better. But you can surf it just like you can on the website. I've never really been on the website, but it seems to me like this is fairly fully functional. You know, you can leave comments and you can write emails, and I mean, you can do all kind of stuff. So that being said, screw TweeDroid. Download Twitter. This widget that you see here on the bottom comes with Panda Home. I only have it out because I want to be able to turn my auto flip on and off. I'm not going to tell you guys a lot about it because, again, it comes with the home. It's not something just anybody can download. So if you want the home, check out your widgets. It's in there. There's what it's got. You can see the options. It's fairly self-explanatory. This up here is Switch Pro Plus. It's also really nice because you can, again, edit all kind of stuff. You can change what buttons do what. You can change your colors. You can change what order the buttons appear in. You can add all kind of other settings. Here, I'll show you guys what it looks like when you go to drop that one on your desktop, because I know that there's a lot of these out there, and so I really want to make it clear what this one is, how it is, how it works. There's 4 different sizes. I've never used any of them other than this one, the size 4, so that's the one I'm going to talk about. You can save your widgets. I've reflashed my phone several times, even since creating my latest widget, and it always holds them for me, of course, because they're on my SD card, so that's really nice. You can see here that they store in a nice layout and an easy way to access them. You can edit the number of buttons. You can have quite a few buttons on it. There's really no point to having 8 buttons on one of these, but I guess if you had a lot of actions you needed to perform or monitor, I guess that would make some sense there. You can change your color, you can change the background, you can change, again, the buttons that are on there. Okay, next I'm going to jump into games, guys. This is, I haven't done games with the webcam yet. It could be kind of awkward. I apologize if it is. This should be a fairly easy game to demonstrate via the webcam, mainly because all you have to do is touch the screen. It's pretty simple. I can play it via the webcam. So it's called Golf Battle 3D, I think. Now this one you can actually play online. It's a lot of fun online. It's more fun online than it is offline. Really, the only point of the game is to hit as long of a drive as you can. Score more points than the other guy. You get combo points. You get you can buy new gear, gold coins that you spend on your gear. I'm just gonna play arcade. I don't want to play online because I'm just demonstrating, and I can exit the game if I just play offline. So I'm just going to kind of show it to you guys that way. And I just want you to see here that this is running. I know it doesn't look that great over here, but at least you can see it on the screen. I suck at it, especially off of a webcam. Alright, I got a good hit. Can't tell which way the wind's blowing, but that's okay. It's not important. So you see that works. It's a fairly smooth game. I'll show you guys the interface for going online, but that's as much as I'm going to show as far as that goes. Now, I'm not going to hold this up to the webcam. You guys have seen that it works. I just want you to kind of get a feel for how the internet works. You've got different levels that you can play here, and they have different requirements. As you can see, I haven't quite made it to where I can play that one yet. You have to be a certain rank. And then once you go in, it's pretty simple. You can either pick a rival that you know their screen name or that you have added to your list. And then you can just press versus matchmaker, and then it'll automatically pair you up with somebody, as you saw, really fast. So it's very fast in and out of games. They don't last real long, so it's definitely something that you can pick up and play at the doctor's office while you're waiting on your daughter in the back room if you would want. Something like that. Probably the last game I'm going to show you today is going to be Need for Speed Shift. I really like Need for Speed Shift, and it's going to be really hard to demonstrate on the webcam, but I'm going to try. The Need for Speed Shift actually took some work for me to get to run on this phone. You guys might keep that in mind. I had to download a specific version online as well as the folder for it and move that folder to my SD card. If you guys don't know how to get it to run on your phone, check on XDA forums. They're really good about helping. And I love to mention them in my videos and in my blogs because they've helped me in so many ways. I just feel the need to tell other people that they should also check out XDA forums. So check XDA forums. They'll get you up and running on getting this game working. Just search for it and Optimus 5 and you're bound to come up with the results somewhere. Now I'm going to try and drive this a little backwards. It's going to be kind of hard, okay? So as you can see here through the blur, it does run very, very smooth on this phone. I'm hitting the guy. And trust me, it looks fairly nice on the phone. So that is it for Need for Speed Shift. Alright guys, well if you've liked my video, if I've helped you even a little bit, if I've inspired you that this phone is worth the cost, guys, it's a cheap phone, it's $25 a month. Who has that? Who does that? Dude, subscribe.